Let's take a look at the promo block number 1. It has a background image, text, form, and a YouTube video. So, changing background, we did this before, you remember, with header 3. Just select the promo block and choose image through image property of the background image section. Okay, there it is. Changing text, it's also as simple as double-clicking on the text and typing your own. Also here, just do whatever we want. Let's talk about the form a little bit later, and now let's look at the video. So how to change the video? So one thing here, if I click on it to select it, it starts playing, or it tries to start playing. That's because it's an iframe, and Pinegrow cannot capture the clicks that happen on an iframe. So to select this element, we have to select it through a document tree. So this is the column, this is a wrapper, and this is the iframe. And iframe has source URL property. So let's go to YouTube to get our video. And we need to copy the source URL, take it back to Pinegrow, and paste it here. And let's see the page in the browser. And here it is. Okay. So, but what about if you don't want to have a video here, but would rather show an image, for example? So to do that, we just again select the iframe and delete it. Then in the lib panel, find the image component and drag it inside the div element where our video was before. Okay, the image is here, so now we have to set our own image. Okay, and the size we can remove with 200. So now we see that the image is huge, and obviously we don't want to display it like this. So we check the responsive checkbox, and now Bootstrap will take care that our image will stretch if it's too big. Okay, so what about the form? The form has two parts. So the first part is the fields and buttons which are displayed on the page. But the second part of the form is code on the server which will actually do something with the information we submit through the form. And usually that's like a PHP code that will take the input and will maybe mail it to you, or will store it into a database, or subscribe the person to a newsletter. So that's like beyond the scope of our tutorial. But if you want to see how to handle the form processing, then you should take a look at the blogs for WordPress and take a look at the video for the promo 1, and there we will use WordPress and WordPress plugins to actually make the form process the data which will be sent through this form by our site visitors. Okay, so much about promo 1.